Norby hammers high in the sky, out to left, no doubt about it. And that was a no-doubt bomb for Norby. Pitch, that one hammered out to left and deep. That is gone. And Agustin Ramirez does it early. Home run number 20 on the year. And he gets to Skubal in the 0-2. Stowers rips down the right field line. That gets in, and the ball game is over. Kyle Stowers with a line shot down the right field line, and it's a walk-off winner for the Fish on opening day.
It's time for Marlins on Deck on the Marlins Radio Network. Now, let's go out to the ballpark. Here's your host, Steven Strong.
All right, folks, greetings and welcome from Roger Dean Chevrolet Stadium in Jupiter, Florida on a 71-degree Friday night, streaming live on the MLB app. You're listening to Miami Marlins baseball on the radio. This is the 2026 Florida Grapefruit League. A split squad for the Fish today. One game underway in West Palm. Uri against Hunter Brown. The Marlins actually have a 3-0 lead there. Obviously, 2 games. We can only be at 1. We are here at Roger Dean Chevrolet Stadium, and tonight we bring you a matchup between the 13-8 Washington Nationals and your 8-12 Miami Marlins. It'll be the final meeting with the Nats before we get the real thing going, literally a week from today. Next Friday will be opening night in the 305 against the Colorado Rockies. But one day at a time, tonight we will see Chris Paddack. He'll make his final turn in his spring campaign. 30-year-old right-hander will make his 5th start tonight. He'll go opposite Foster Griffin, 30-year-old left-hander. He'll make his 3rd start tonight. First start was against Team Venezuela, so this is technically his 2nd Grapefruit League start. He did start against the Marlins 10 days ago. We will get going at 7:10 right here on the Marlins Radio Network. Hi, everyone. Thanks for making Marlins on Deck a part of your Friday night. With Jack McMullen and Jeff Nelson, I am Steven Strom. Well, the big news today, Braxton Garrett was optioned, a guy that had a 3.66 ERA in 2023, pitched about 160 innings. He obviously missed the entire year last year due to Tommy John. But, of course, it is March 20th. Things are getting tight roster-wise. Braxton Garrett was optioned, and here was Clayton McCullough on why.
Definitely didn't at all at any point in this see Braxton just making our team. Like, the bullpen wasn't in consideration. And so it was, it was going to be as a starter. And the other guys, I think Jansen Junk has a chance to be a really good starting pitcher. And I wanted to give, I think Jansen deserves a chance to be in our rotation to start the season. Max Meyer as well. So, I think this move today does probably, add some clarity to where we're at with starting the year with Sandy, Uri, Max, Paddack, and Jansen in the rotation, as much as we think Jansen can start. And if we get to a point where, performance or things dictate that we pivot, then we will. That's how I've kind of seen this spring play out. And that was what, mostly has gone into this.
Well, let's break down a couple of things here. So for the first thing, I think for Braxton Garrett, he was always viewed as a starter. And let's just call it spade to spade. When you're out for the entirety of a year, when you have not pitched under a new regime in Peter Bennix. Now, he did make a handful of starts in 2024, but he was mostly on the IL for that year. You saw Jansen Junk, what he did last year. He pitched to a 4 ERA, I think much better than everyone, kind of better than what the stats look like, but he followed Cal Quantrill last year and then ended up being a starter. You look at the starting rotation, you think, okay, Sandy, Uri, Max Meyer, and then you got to go with Chris Paddack because you brought him in. That final 5th spot, I mean, it just, for right now, it makes sense for the Marlins to go with the guy that they saw do it last year in Jansen Junk. So Jansen Junk will round out the rotation. It'll be Sandy Alcantara, who will start on Friday night. It'll be Uri Perez, who follows Saturday, Max on Sunday, Paddack on Monday, and then we will see Jansen Junk on that Tuesday. Marlins finish up their spring campaign on Sunday, but they will play intra-squad games on Tuesday and Wednesday to get their pitchers up to speed and get their pitch count up and ups, whatever you want to call it, so they are well prepared for what is to come, the 162-game marathon. We'll break. We'll get you out of the count. It'll be Chris Paddack and Foster Griffin. We're playing baseball at 7:10. It is the Marlins, and it is his Nationals on the Marlins Radio Network.
Upgrade your family vacation with an unforgettable escape to the Palm Beaches. From outdoor adventures and laid-back beaches to thrilling family attractions and animal encounters, the Palm Beaches have something for everyone. Discover premier resorts with creative kids clubs that will keep the little ones entertained while you enjoy world-class golf and spas. We are the original, the one, the only, the Palm Beaches. Plan your trip at thepalmbeaches.com.
Legal battles shouldn't be fought alone, especially when your health, finances, or family's future are on the line. I'm Adam Werner. At Werner, Hoffman, Gregg & Garcia, we guide our neighbors across the Miami, Florida community through some of life's most difficult legal transitions, from injury cases to disability cases, bankruptcy, and more. Our team is committed to providing clear guidance, strong advocacy, and dependable support every step of the way. Let our family help lead the fight so you can focus on yours. Werner, Hoffman, Gregg & Garcia, official law firm of the Miami Marlins.
The Ritz-Carlton Key Biscayne, Miami invites you to discover a new era of coastal luxury following its $100 million transformation, where open-air design and sweeping ocean views create a seamless connection to the sea. Set across 17 acres of pristine beachfront, the resort blends island serenity with the dynamic rhythm of Miami. Experience the calm between the currents of city and sea and reserve at ritzcarlton.com or call 1-800-542-8680. South Florida's top choice for quality signs and graphics is Metro Group Miami. With Metro Signs and Metro Wraps, no job is too big or too small for the experts at Metro Group Miami. A proud corporate partner and official signage and graphics provider of the Miami Marlins, they bring brands to life. Call them today at 954-983-6662. Visit metrogroupmiami.com to discover what they can do for you. Metro Group Miami, signs, graphics, car wraps. They're your everything team.
This is Jacob Marcy, and you're listening to Marlins on Deck with Steven Strom on the Marlins Radio Network.
Well, perfectly timed. Jacob Marcy not here at Roger Dean Chevrolet Stadium. He is in West Palm against the Houston Astros, back with the big league club after an incredible WBC run with Team Italy. Marcy, Connor Norby in left field tonight in West Palm Beach. Kyle Stowers playing as well. But we got a pretty good crew, too. Chris Paddack, he will go opposite Foster Griffin. Let's start here with Paddack, 30-year-old right-hander. He'll make his fifth and final start of the spring. He threw on Friday against the Mets, 3 shutout, 1 hit ball, 3 Ks, 2 walks. He's trying to put the finishing touches on what has been a really strong spring, 9 combined over those 4 starts, 9 punch-outs, 1 unearned run. Here was Clayton McCullough earlier today on what has been encouraging about Paddack thus far.
Well, I mean, Paddack's getting some balls to turn left now, which I think, for him, he's excited about. And talked a lot, and I have, about the strike throwing that he has. Like, he's always been historically someone that can really fill up the zone. And now it's, giving him some more weapons ability to expand and get out of the zone at times when he wants to. And Chris has been, to his credit, incredibly open-minded from day one here. I think that's where that goes to the pitch calling from the dugout. It goes to pitch designs and the practice in between. He thinks they're very beneficial. So I think he's trying to put the past in his rear view. Last year, I think that there's still, and we believe too, a version of Chris that we know is much better than what the recent showing, and he's done that this camp.
So let's piece this together, what Clayton McCullough just said. He said that he's excited to see Chris Paddack be able to pitch away from right-handers. So traditionally for Paddack, he has been a fastball, changeup guy. Fastball at 43% last year, changeup at 23%. When he's talking about supinating and being able to throw a cutter, a curveball, a slider, Paddack used that cutter 13% of the time. Opponents slugged 529 against, or 579 rather, against it. The curveball at 11%. Opponents slugged 516. League average is 404. So for right now, the Marlins staff feel like they can open something up with Chris Paddack. And this is the beauty about the Marlins. At 30 years old, you're not a finished product. They're going to continue to try to develop you. And we'll see Chris Paddack tonight against Foster Griffin, 30-year-old left-hander, who will make his third start of the spring, signed a 1-year, $5.5 million deal. He spent some time in Japan. He pitched against Team Venezuela with the Washington Nationals, so it's technically not a Grapefruit League start, so this is his second one. He did face the Marlins 10 days ago, 3 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, and 4 punch-outs. We got some news and notes, and Graham Pauley, who has been DHing for the most part this spring, we got an answer on when he will play the field. We'll reveal that next on the Marlins Radio Network.
Step up to the plate with Terminix, the leader in pest protection for almost 100 years. We don't just hit home runs against termites. Since 1927, Terminix has defended homes and businesses nationwide from all kinds of pest curveballs. Trust Terminix to protect what matters most. Visit Terminix.com/Marlins to learn more. Because no one strikes out termites and pests like Terminix.
Upgrade your family vacation with an unforgettable escape to the Palm Beaches. From outdoor adventures and laid-back beaches to thrilling family attractions and animal encounters, the Palm Beaches have something for everyone. Discover premier resorts with creative kids clubs that will keep the little ones entertained while you enjoy world-class golf and spas. We are the original, the one, the only, the Palm Beaches. Plan your trip at thepalmbeaches.com.
Did you know about 1 in 3 people with plaque psoriasis may also develop psoriatic arthritis, which causes joint pain, stiffness, and swelling? Does this sound like you? Listen to what it sounds like to be a million miles away. Tremfya guselkumab, taken by injection, is a prescription medicine for adults with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis who may benefit from taking injections or pills or phototherapy, and for adults with active psoriatic arthritis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Imagine being a million miles away. Explore what's possible. Ask your doctor about Tremfya. Visit Tremfya.com or call 1-800-526-7736.
Welcome back to Marlins on Deck here. Steven Strom, Jack McMullen, Jeff Nelson with us for the first time this spring. He will carry it into the regular season. Excited to have Nelly back. Chris Paddack and Foster Griffin will feature our matchup on the mound today. Marlins playing a split squad. They are in West Palm Beach. They're up 3-0 against the Astros. And, of course, we are here in Jupiter, rather, as the Marlins take on the Washington Nationals for the final time this spring. Couple of news and notes. We'll try to get to it. Look, the story of the day today, Braxton Garrett was optioned to AAA Jacksonville. Again, he will start in AAA. Clayton McCullough also revealed what the rotations is going to look like on Friday against the Rockies. Of course, it'll be Sandy Alcantara. He will be followed by Yuri Perez on Saturday, who then will be followed by Max Meyer Sunday, Chris Paddack Monday, and Jansen Junk on Tuesday. Couple of other news and notes. Jacob Marcy obviously back in camp. He's playing in West Palm now. Liam Hicks catching in West Palm. Also, Graham Pauley, who has been dealing with this forearm injury. Imaging came back clean, but he has not played the field in over 2.5 weeks. He will play third base on Sunday against the Mets. That's the final Grapefruit League game. And then Connor Norby, who has been really swinging a hot bat this spring. He's been deployed in different positions, third base, first base. He is also going to play a little bit of outfield. He is playing left field in West Palm Beach tonight. Folks, I hope you got the itch for first pitch, because when we come back, Jack McMullen paints the picture. Jeff Nelson, he is ready to rock. Starting lineups in first pitch is right around the corner. 7 days from opening night. Thanks for tuning in to the Marlins On Deck pregame show. I'm Steven Strom. Let's flip the M together, Miami. Marlins spring training baseball. It is next on the Marlins Radio Network. Attention, South Florida families and baseball fans. For years, Hialeah has been the heart of